see how that worked. It's not one thing, right? Yeah. Make sure this hasn't froze up yet. Okay. Now, round two. So as I was saying, got these cut, got them pinned in so they're held together. Doing a H kind of theory. So that I'll tack here, flip it, tack it, and then put in the hangers. Let's see how this goes. Soldering iron plugged in. Not take very long for that to heat up. I really like the soldering iron. So we got that, we got the fan going, and we got our solder. Yeah. Metal chunks stuck to everything. Thus, I wear the gloves. All right, I'm just gonna do 1, 2. I have not done this before, so they suggest. Well, I'm gonna turn this down to 360. Get it cool off a little bit. Let's check. Got it good. Timed it well yesterday before I got started, so give her a little dot. Nope. A little dot, and we'll slide it and set it. Okay. That was easy. Right. Get our dot, slide it, and set it. That was a better one. That's that I'm going to try to just a little bit more on this. Yeah, cooling down the temperature was the right call. That first one just ran right off, and now it's tacky, like me. I hit my puppy. Alright, same thing. Get our nice puddle on here, make sure we're balanced. Get it over, right on top of it. And back it on. Just trying to run the extra off the edge. I don't know if that matters. It would be nice to be at a better angle for this. Okay. It's much more manageable at a lower temperature. Give it a minute. Cool off. Seems like a lot of this is really recognizing the time needed between layers. Scrape a little bit off, a little extra. Okay. I get so excited that I either stay in one spot and it stays hot, or I don't get time to fully set up, and then it isn't stable. The thing that I'm learning, slowly but surely, alright, side 2. Make sure we got this good and squared. I'm tacked in anyways. Seems solid. 1, 2. I'm trying to load this off to the side so it doesn't stick to the border if I accidentally drop it. Wow. Let's spin it this way so I have a little bit more of hopeful control. We'll call it hopeful. Turn it around. One more flux. From what I was reading, they suggest, they being the people that sell this stuff, pretty much doing this to all of your art for the reason of making it stronger so it can truly resist. Because in your one, like creating this border around it that makes it a little bit tougher. But secondly, I'm going to go back through and hit all these spots once I'm done with the outside, so it'll be bound to it and give more structure. Yeah, this lower temperature is nice. Okay. Guess we're on this side. I don't even know why I spun it. Still at 360. Not seeing reason not to do all of these. I'm going to probably cover all this within the couple minutes that it would have dried out. And if we need more, we'll put more on. We'll do the same kind of thing. Build it up over here on the outside so that if I drip, it doesn't drip into the painting. Sorry, the work. These frames will stick to anything. I'm going to do 2 steps on this. I'm going to build up a little bit with these beads to the edge, and then come back and smooth them out so that they look better. I had made the mistake of soldering this out a little too far. So instead of scraping it off, because it's, you know, I decided to just work with it, because that never causes me trouble at all. Seriously? You probably hear the car beeping behind me, which is why my dog thinks there's a bird in here. You know, she's starting to get excited. She thinks she's got it cornered. I need to just bring the keys out here when I have it in the garage. It's a pretty windy day outside, so I didn't park outside after taking the kid to school. Okay, is that all of this side? Sure looks like it. Stay on the side and come back. Nope, I missed one. So the idea of blending these in is got me stressed out a little bit. Went through and made these very nice lines. Come on, I know temperature's a little low. Now I need to blend them again up to these edges. I think I'm gonna let gravity do its thing over there, though. That stresses me out a little bit. Let's see. Push this in a little bit. And if I can, so I'll just get the fleck. I would like to use all of this to run back out there. Yeah. Now I have enough, but I want to smooth out my my spots. This spot. Should be able to just go through with a wire brush or something and clean those. So I rolled it in. This next one. This might need a little bit more encouragement. So I'm learning that flux is an acid, which is why it reacts the way it does. And why you have to clean it up, because otherwise the acid will continue to eat at the solder, which is a softer metal. Am I running through? Better not be running through. Nope. So you gotta make sure to clean all that off before you finish up. I think it's absorbing some of it underneath the frame there. Let's start back here with just a little bit more. I thought I was done running these yesterday, and that is not the truth. We've got this silliness to do today. Alright, a little extra, so we will heat it up and scrape it. I'm hopeful that I can get that with a wire brush. Get a little bit running. Okay. I'm alright with that. I'm gonna have to do a whole clean after this, is I think what I was getting at, to be able to, that's alright, it will work with me, to be able to get all of this, off. Get out of there. Beautiful thin lines, I'd like to keep it that way. There you go. Looks like the same thing happened here though, where it is absorbing under the frame a little bit because it's not super tight. From what I understand, very common to not have even corners, so you usually have one you have to build up like this. But I don't know if you can do it with all of them. Because I had mistakenly gone out too far. So once again, of course, on what not to do. But that means we're learning. I thought I was doing it the right way, and I wasn't. That would be a big issue. I would never get better. Okay. So this one does. So we're just trying to run it up into there to build slowly but surely a runway. And then what's funny, I wanted to come back here and rerun these whole lines to try to do something like that so it didn't have a strong break to it. I spent too much time working on these lines not to protect them a little bit. Alright, same thing again. This one's got quite the drop on it, so I'm going to have to use oil to build it up. Still running at a lower temperature, 360. Just giving us a little bit more of a taffy feel. But it's allowing me a lot more control. There we go. Had it through there. Okay. Run this out. Oh man, it's alright. Got it. Okay. So 2 more on this side, and then we get the joy of doing it all over again. How's your build up? I really like this liquid flux. I used the paste for about a week, and it was just really messy. I was also learning a lot during that time period, so I can't blame it on the flux. I didn't know what I was doing. Alright, let's give ourselves a little bead. You're not where I want you to be, man. And let's empty this out first. You, my little pain in the ass. You just have a lot of issues for me. And I'm recognizing that this is not flux. Turned out pretty decent though. Okay. Yeah, this is really thickening up these lines. Okay. Can't say I'm super stoked about. seems reasonable you'd hit this with a wire brush and clean these all off. Yes, you could. Alright. See if we can't use what's up here already and manipulate it back. The flux helps because it wants to go towards it. That did no good, by the way. Mostly just made me feel better. Probably good enough. And I'm just scraping this off over here. Letting gravity work it down. Making a mess mostly. Hoping to get it as thin as possible, knock off all this extra I have here. In fact, it would be smart to pause this for a second. I don't like to let it run unless it's working. Let's see. Get all this into the trash. I know it sits higher than that, but I don't like running stuff across when it just takes a minute to dump it. Maybe those SOS pads will come in handy for this. Yeah, they will. Alright. We may as well do the other side and then use all of our work together to clean it. Let's plug back in. As well flux each corner as we go. Come back this way. Try the same mode of operations to build up. And then come back. Unless we don't have to. Let's see if we don't have to. Oh, I didn't flux down here, did I? Let it cool for a second. It sizzles when I put it on there. Yeah. And you can tell such a difference when you're running a bead if it's been fluxed or not. This one might be done. Hey, that one's turned out nice. Okay. So we'll flips this whole thing into just the top. What am I gonna do? Stick this in there so that we can roll them together. All right. Ooh. That's too bad. I had one little flux bubble way back there, so I just ran it a second time. I wouldn't want to run it a third time, come back around for the purpose of not overheating it. It'd be no fun to lose the lines on the other side. Alright, 2 down. I was I'm putting way more up here than I probably should. I'm hoping I can run some SOS on it. I'm gonna have to clean everything off after this so that we can get ready to patina this thing. And everything that's silver will chemically turn black. Pretty cool. Never done it before, but I have watched a lot of videos, and that was our plan, which is why we used the black-backed copper foil. One more drop. Alright, let me get loaded up. Start back here. And go up and out. Yeah. I don't remember if I did this one, so I may as well do it again. Really nice little build up, a little ramp going to it, and that's about right. Got a little extra there, but I'm still gonna warm this up, run it, blend it, and voila! Good, I've seen a huge change in my soldering skills in the last, shoot, almost 2 months. It's funny when I don't get to do this, I get fidgety. I'm obsessed, man. It's like all I want to do is create new ideas. I already got a handful of thoughts of other things I'm gonna do. I was sharing it with some of my friends today, and they were very impressed, which, you know, I like this support, but I've got a long ways to go. So I was having a problem yesterday getting a bead on this because the red's taller than... No, it's the other way around, isn't it? Yeah, the clear is taller than the red. And today, running it at this lower temperature, I've been able to bead on top of what was there, which has been a pleasant surprise. Okay. I do remember fluxing this next one, so let's just start right in. A little bead. We're gonna set up to start our little ramp here. Geez, this isn't gonna take much, is it? Oh man. Thus, got everything perfect except for this little corner over here, which wants to stick out. I may have done this one right by accident. There we go, that's better, that's good stuff. Get it all the way up. Alright, we got one more. And then we'll get to the rings, which I'm going to do differently than I had. Makes sense the way I was doing it before, but watch videos, get ideas. I said I like Delphi glass. There was also, I noticed as I was going through this stuff, quite a bit of this was from Delphi, so they've been around for a long time and trusted. I had good experience with them, so and I'm a nobody. But their prices are a little bit higher than what you get elsewhere, but you know you're going to get the good stuff. Which matters. You don't want to pay for nickel rings and not get it. Certain things won't solder. Other things solder well, so good equipment is usually a key to success. And with motorcycles and skiing and most things. Guitars, I guess, too. You can always go too ridiculous, but if you don't have good enough, then you end up having a miserable time. And that's not good for anybody. And if you run flat, I think I just might have a better chance today than I did yesterday, too. Woo! Got a little bit on me. That'll wake you up. Smooth that out. Of course. I was tempted to try just going back and picking this heat up, say 460, and seeing if gravity doesn't play my favorite then. Because if it's too hot, it won't stick. It will just run off. This I've learned the hard way. I also don't want to get the glass too hot. So I'm using. All right. I think about as good as I'm going to get this. Let's kick this temperature back down to 360. Turn it off for a minute. Readjusted. Let's find some rings. No, I have some around here. I haven't used them in a couple weeks, so. Okay. I think these should be sufficient. Rio Grande jump rings, 8 mil, 16 gauge. 16 sounds right. I think that agrees with the metal that I'm using. We got 1, we got 2. All right. So, you guys won't be able to see this because I'm going to do it towards me. But, I got some handy dandy needle nose. Needle. Grab these two. Bend these open just a little bit. Realize that was the edge I just did. These have gutters inside of them, and the idea that I was told was to pinch it around those gutters. I went a little too wide, so that you can actually like drop the ring in a little bit. That way you can get more meat on it. The jump ring has a better chance of being submerged in the solder. But I realized this. I may have gotten some rings that insert a little bit. But getting a little bit of metal and getting everything where we wanted, it's not that big a deal. Okay, that looks like it's just about right. So, we'll plug it back in, and what's this little guy? We need to use the pliers so that when it heats up, it doesn't heat me up, because that would not be fun. We'll flex this side, all over here. Okay, so get our little picker. Mostly just a bent up coil. This where I want it. A little closer. You know what? I'll do this for a second. I am pushing this thing, which is really annoying, and it's moving. So I'm going to use a holder. This way it has to push the whole board instead of just the glass, because I am putting a little bit of force on there. And it's really moving on me. Alright, looks like I got a second viewer. I'm guessing Russian bot, but either way, you are appreciated. Alright, back to it. We get our... I was hoping I was going to get a response. Got it held in there. Get our stuff. And... there. More. Realize I had this held way up top. A little more. Got it on there. Let's go this way. Wait, actually, roll it in. Oh, not level. Should we do the other one? I should have thought about that. Had it pre-bent, huh? So, this part, this part. Move it out. I'm going to try to straighten this just a little bit. See if it'll go in a little bit further. I'm going to straighten the other side too. Okay. Yeah, that's going a lot further than it was. Hold this and thus. I'm plugging my soldering iron. Where are you? Well, I'm going to consider that a loss. Hopefully I find it later. Got some more of these 6 mil. We want 8 mil. 8 mil, 16 gauge, round. Those there. Try this again. Another one, I wished that it had the curve at the top. It sure would have been nice if it went down a little deeper. I don't know if you can see that, but it should. Yep, it allows me to go a lot deeper in. The top is pretty close around. Make sure I didn't bend it too far. Nope. It's good. Plug us back in. Soldering iron. We're going without gloves. That's scary. Grab this by the tip. Get in there. Oh, flux. That made a difference. Flux on the top, flux on the bottom, and flux on the hole. Help it burn. Alright. Up a little bit. Go over. Scoop it in. That one. Bring it over. Scoop it in. We can do one more before we move. Scoop it in. All right. Now we have the jump hoops on there. So I'm going to go through with gloves and level at the top. Just going to yell up just a little bit. We're not working down there anymore. There. So now we can see here. A little more flex because why not? And we're going to keep it at the same 360, so it's tacky. Hold this up here. Always grab this the wrong way and then adjust. Thank goodness I have this wooden table. And we'll go that way. Would it be easier this way? Yeah, it is easier that way. Okay, that side looks pretty good. I have no clue what I'm doing. Put it on the outside edge. I can solder the world. No, I'm just joking. But I am just trying to smooth these out, heat it up. We're running at that lower temperature, so it shouldn't get too deep into everything, causing issues. This reminds me of welding a lot, with the benefit of being able to go over it again. When you weld and you screw up, you have to grind everything down and start over, which can be a nightmare. Getting back to basics isn't always basic. Alright. Good. Good. And good. Alright, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, and that's not very exciting to watch, so I am this chemical tinner works really well. I'm still absolutely like chrome all over after doing all that soldering. Yeah, this has been my favorite that I've come across so far. Yeah, we've got our frame, we've got our jump ring so we can hang it, and now I'm going to go through and just clean the bejesus out of this thing. So I will bring you guys back when I get ready to patina, which will be tomorrow. Yeah, hope you have a absolutely amazing day, and thanks for hanging out with me.